Hey everybody, I'm Parker with Game Nerdz, and we just opened up a bunch of board games on our live stream, and today I'm bringing you Septima. This is a game that I wasn't familiar with, or I was familiar with, but I never really looked into until recently when we decided we were going to do an unboxing, and this is one that I was eyeing and have my eye on. All right. This is a big, heavy game that doesn't look like it. Septima, but listen to this. That's a brick house of a board game. This is a game by Mind Clash Games. Beautiful design, beautiful box art, lots of deep purples, violets, got that nice big moon right up in the center. Looks fantastic. Spencer, do you want to get a shot of the contents on the back? We love to see just kind of how they sell themselves. They always give the best foot forward on the back of the box. Looks like ages 12 plus, a nice 25 minutes per player, so a little bit heavier as far as complexity goes, at least compared to the last game, Coffee Rush. And you can even tell just by the weight that there's going to be so much in here. So let's go ahead. Though I will say this does have a solo mode, so you can just play this by yourself. Septima, let's see it. Shred that shrink wrap, as they say, as Spencer says.
Shred that shrink wrap, lift
that lid, and let's get it. If we can make it rhyme, that would be really cool. Let's see. Do we get no, really nice smooth box open. Hold on, before you get into anything, look at this. Look at that. You can get that main shot there. That looks really cool. I love attention to detail on box lids on the inside. I love that. Burn Cycle did something beautiful as well. There's a little insert here. Looks like it says this is an expansion ad. So before you even get into the game, they're telling you to get more of the game. That's how you know they're onto something. They believe in themselves. Look at this nice big stack of, well, maybe it's not as big as I thought. No, it's a big stack of bags. So those are pretty big. It looks like we might be able to share some space with some of the components here, but looks like we'll have some things to punch out here. One of the player boards. So this is a game, I should tell you what this game is about, right? This game is you're playing as a witch or witches, depending on if you're, playing more than one of the characters at a time. But yeah, so you're brewing potions, you're making concoctions, you're doing all the witch-like things in Septima. So this is going to be, a little bit more of a resource gathering, brewing on your turn to make certain potions, to do certain actions. These boards, I will show you here as you pan up. We've got one side here, and then it's double-sided. So the rules will definitely tell you what the difference is. A lot of times what that could be is maybe one side is more complex or adds a different challenge to the game. But we'll leave slight speculation. We'll read the rules before we make too many judgment calls, and they all look like that. Actually, let me back up. Do these have different colors? Those look purple. That looks green. That looks black. Yep. Okay, so these are individual player colors, players on the board. Those are really nice. I like a really tight, player tableau personal space. I love when they do that. Kind of get your own little corner to live in. Look at the back of this before we show you the front. Wow. This could have just been white cardboard, black cardboard, whatever, but they really took the time to say, let's design something stunning to look at, even when you're not playing on that surface. But when we flip it over, here looks like the one of the main boards. Looks like it goes this way, sorry. Because we've got some card slots down at the bottom, and then some, looks like tiers to work up and get to maybe some scoring at the top as well. That looks insane. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. A foam. I didn't know what to call it. It's like a foam. A foam block to keep everything. Now, I wonder if this is required when you're packing away the game. I guess if you want it nice and tight when you put it back, but it's
thoughtful.
It is very thoughtful. Well, I guess you won't need it because this is packed with everything intact to the punch outs. Once everything's out, you can.
How does it smell? Is there a new game smell?
You know what? Ow, I hit my lip. It does smell really good. It's got that library, kind of nostalgia as a child smell to it. You don't like libraries?
Not all.
What other? I'm not going to ask. I don't know what that means. This is a big board, so I'm going to try not to bump the microphone here, but we've got another dual-sided map or player board. Look at that. And we've got the kind of token witch down there at the bottom. She's beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I behold beauty when I look at her, or whatever. Look at the detail, Spencer. Just look at some of the detail in the big sphere. Yeah, like the trees, the wooded areas, kind of the doom and gloom of like witch culture that gives you that, like, I don't know, kind of gothic architecture. You've got a little bit of like fungus, herbs, animal bones, the standard fare when you're concocting your witch's brew. But yeah, it looks great. That looks fantastic. Definitely a lot of moving parts, it seems, per person. I'm not sure how the play takes place if we're all playing, taking actions at the same time, whether or not you're, taking turns, or how the turns affect each other. Again, it's going to all be told in this rulebook. This is quite a rulebook. It's got some weight to it. I will say that. It's got 38 pages in it. It is hefty. Hefty is one of my favorite words because it's just so descriptive. There's, mid book. Let's get you a nice angle so you can see that. That looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. So there's two sides to it, right? A heavy rule book can be intimidating, or you can say, they're going to walk me through this, and they're going to make sure that I know exactly what I'm doing. And that's the way I at least like to view these heavy rule books. I try not to get intimidated by them. I say, you know what, they've taken into consideration this game is complex, and they're going to make sure that I understand it before leaving me off to figure it off by myself. So I love that. This is incredible. So this is one of the punch boards, but not only is that, but it's a big cauldron. So once you pop all these out, I'll go ahead and... Oh, no, this is itself. It is itself a big one. I thought these were going to pop out. I'm wrong. So there's a big old witch's cauldron. You can, put your ingredients and brew your potions, things of that nature. We've got some witch's bane and all kinds of stuff down there. These do pop out. Witch's bane. Born in the darkness. That's a little triangle. Look at that. Can you see that, Spencer? Are you even going to be able to focus on that? Focus, Spencer. Pay attention. There you go. All right, there you go. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's super cool. So I won't punch all those out, but just wanted to give you an example. Here are some of the ingredients that you would be punching out.
Upside down.
Is it? Oh,
well, some of them are.
No? Oh, I was like, no, it's not. Some of them may be, just to fit. Sometimes they got to get creative to fit everything on these punch boards. Berries, little animal bones, herbs, mushrooms, etc. Like we mentioned earlier, the standard fare when you're collecting ingredients. These are looks like some of the characters that you can play as. You've got Nicholas and Remus, and we've got Randall and Otto. Although Otto doesn't look much like a witch and more like an archer.
Like Loki.
He does kind of look like Loki. So maybe they're not all witches. Maybe there's some people you're getting missions from or quests. It's all speculation here. I haven't played the game yet, as you can see. But the tokens, or at least the pieces to the game, are absolutely beautiful. These potion bottles, I'm just going to pop one out so that I can get it nice and close. But look at this. You've got the details of like the herbs swirling in there with the concoction, and sticker on the label, big nice cork on the top. Looks beautiful. So yeah, this game, if you're a fan of high quality material and you love this like theme of witches and resource management and brewing and things like that, this is going to check all those boxes. We're just going to keep going. It looks like we've got a lot of the same punch outs, but just on different boards. Oh, sorry, knocked that microphone. A felt bat. It's not felt. It's just cloth. It's kind of rough cloth. Let's be honest. Could be. It's not bad. We'll set it to the side. What I really want to look at are these. We love a good custom die around these parts, don't we? If there's one thing I know, it's that a custom die is king. Look at this. So these have really like tired eyes. I don't know whether they're tired or withered, just seen some things, but they've got...
swimming.
So yeah, the eyes are under the water and things like that. And then we've got this other one. This other one that's got these like really cool... this really cool font with script on it. Really cool. Or bones. Maybe bones. Kind of bones. And then sprees. The candy. But don't eat them. I keep telling people not to eat. Blanket statement: don't eat board game components, as tasty as they look. We'll
You
look.
know from experience?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, everyone kind of like. You kind of give like a little tease.
Everyone?
Everyone gives those little, like those ice cubes in the other one. You kind of want to add them. Silica gel. Don't forget about your silica gel. Make sure you don't eat it either, but add it to your big collection so that when the silica gel recession hits, you have your stockpile. Look at that wooden game piece right there. It's really small, but nice. Lightning bolt in the eye. Man, the aesthetic of this game is beautiful. From the inside of the box to the back of the boards to the pieces of the game, absolutely incredible. Nice scoring pad, so you don't have to just bust out the old, wide ruled notebook. Final scoring sheets. So this is a player aid, looks like. So we've got the way that you would score. Some of the ways that your potions are brewed. So it's going to show you some of the ingredients that would be required to, you want a remedy for blindness? You're going to need a blueberry and whatever that other thing is. Oh, a carrot. It's a carrot, I believe. Yeah, so look at that. So they've even named the potions Love Potion, Ritual Oil. That is amazing. This gives me some Witcher vibes a little bit. You kind of have to get some remedies for your troubles. Look at these. Look at this. A jewel. It's pretty straightforward. But that deep purple, is that common? Is that deep purple common? I think not. That's absolutely stunning. Let's see. Let's just get into some of the cards real quick because I want to see how their artwork on the cards is. We're going to struggle here again. Here we go. Let's do this one.
Great job. You can do this.
Well, I'm trying not to destroy things.
I appreciate that.
Look at this. Well, first of all, hold up. Black Widow.
I'm gonna get this.
Wow.
Nice.
And these are like big tarot size cards. They got that nice woven texture on them. Let's see. Okay, so these are going to be different character styles, maybe. Oh, I did the wrong one. Sorry. Book of Divinations. Wow, look at that. Whoa, that's super cool. Oh, okay. So we've got these hands. We've got more hands. More. Okay, so these are actually probably the player bits here. Take a look at the insides of them. Witches' brooms, classic. Couldn't be a board game about witches without the standard tropes. Some sage burning rituals, cauldrons, more of the same card, and then looks like some ways to score and get points. So I'm not going to show every single one of these components unless you want me to, Spencer.
Yeah.
All right, but I do want to show this last one because it ties in well with the previous card that we showed. Oh, let me see. Here you go. Here you go. Look at that.
Whoops.
A Black Widow wooden little piece. How do you feel about that, Spencer? Do you like bugs?
Spiders aren't-
You don't mind
Just
spiders.
the roaches. As long as there's not a wooden roach, I'm good.
Okay, no wooden roaches. Black Widows, fine. You
But
heard
a
it
Black
here.
Widow can kill you, especially with the red mark on it.
Yeah, but cockroaches are ewy.
Yeah.
There's some, standard meeples. That's pretty much all that's in here is just the player colored meeples, and a ton of silica packets. So you love to see that. So that's Septima, a beautiful game about witches and running the rituals to brew potions and take care of your friends and foes. That's right.
Wow, what an amazing video, and that's what you can expect from us here at Game Nerds. Go ahead and give that video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other content like that masterpiece or these other great videos right here.